Ladies, I'm here on the show, and I am here to talk about some news. We're going to go over the rest of the news. We've done a MLB trade deadline special day, so if you want to get all the latest news there, go watch that. Dodgers trade deadline recap, then I gave my SummerSlam preview and predictions for night 1 and 2 of SummerSlam. So if you want to check those out, go watch those. We're going to talk about the rest of the news and of the all the other sports I cover. So let's get into wrestling here. So we're going to start AEW. Kyle Fletcher. He defeated Dustin Rhodes to become the new AEW TNT champion. Obviously, I'm not watching the shows week to week, but I see clips on Twitter. So why did Dustin Rhodes win the AEW TNT title just to drop it anyways to Kyle Fletcher? Why didn't he just win it at All In? I don't get that, but it is what it is. Mercedes! Eight belts. Mercedes returns next week on AEW Dynamite in Cleveland, Ohio. Look, I can get if you say, oh, you wrestle purposely post stuff like this, but come on, like, it's 8 belts, money, like, come on. It's just, I don't like when people have multiple belts. Hell, even when someone has like 2 belts, it's too much. 8 is just overkill. Like, I love Mercedes. She's a hell of a wrestler. But, come on. Like, 8 titles? That's ridiculous. She's probably not even defending all these titles anyways. Toni Storm and Athena for the AEW Women's World Championship is officially set for Forbidden Door 2025. CM Punk. He confirms his match against Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship is main eventing SummerSlam 2025 this weekend, night 1. So Gunther and Punk main eventing. It should be a great main event. And hopefully CM Punk closes night 1 as world champion. But I won't complain if Gunther retains. But if that's the main event, either CM Punk's winning or Seth Rollins could be working us and cash in. And obviously, it was pretty obvious who the main event is going to be for night 1. People are like, oh, why can't it be the women? Do you think Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton are going to main event? Come on, dude. People care about CM Punk. Like, I love Tiffany Stratton, but be real. Like, that's not a main event. Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, sorry. No, not a main event. That's boring. And what else would you want to be the main event? Like, it's just, it is what it is, dude. That's going to be your main event. I mean, I would have wanted the feud to be longer, but it's also WWE's fault for having pay-per-views every fucking 3 weeks. Kazuchika Okada swerves Strickland for the AEW Unified Championship is officially set for Forbidden Door 2025. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis declared August 1st, 2025 as Hulk Hogan Day in Florida. So, Cody Rhodes, via First Take, he described what his heel turn would look like. No music, no entrance. Jokingly adds jokingly adds he tried to get himself canceled. He's definitely turning heel, dude. This weekend is what is gonna happen, man. And he builds the Ultimate Pro Wrestler. Look, Austin Theory, Mike Skills, John Cena and Paul Heyman in-ring, Bret Hart's technical style wrestling finisher, Hulk Hogan's leg dropper, the Stone Cold Stunner. That's crazy. So Cody Rhodes confirms Travis Scott busted his eardrum and subsequently suffered a black eye at Elimination Chamber earlier this year. Not surprised. More and more you hear about Travis Scott, the more it becomes that was disastrous. WWE's heavily considering making Dominic Mysterio the face of AAA. I mean, I wouldn't say this is a demotion, really. There's speculation that SummerSlam this weekend won't be Jelly Roll's final appearance match for the company. Oh, brother. Jimmy Hart shares that Hulk Hogan was devastated by the negative reaction on his last appearance. Triple H appeared at Donald Trump's order signing. Dakota Kai's now officially free agent, and Braun Strowman, they are both officially free agents. So that's all the news there regarding wrestling. Let's get to some football. We got some big news, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinals star receiver Terry McLaurin has requested a trade. Per Schultz report, the news dropped about 6:40. After the trading deadline for baseball, I see this, I'm like, what? I did not think he would request a trade. I don't think he's going to get traded. I think they're eventually going to pay him. Like, he's posted multiple 1,000-yard seasons with no quarterback and dominated when they finally got him a quarterback. And Jaden Daniels, out of anyone on that team, he deserves to be paid. Taking advantage of a guy who's given his younger career to finally a full team, and you don't want to pay up? Come on, man. Pay up. Pay him his money, damn it. Putting up good seasons with no fucking quarterbacks. They have him a quarterback now. Nope. I think they'll pay him, though. They have to, dude. Like, their receiving core is weak outside of him. I mean, if you want to consider Deebo Samuel, maybe if he can bounce back. The Panthers view quarterback Bryce Young as an ascending player, but aren't making any promises yet in terms of a second contract, says Panthers EVP Brent Tillis. I think they're going to wait this season. He had a good end of the season last year. He's saying he's eligible after the year he's trending up, and if he continues that trajectory that began the second half last year, he'll get a contract extension when he's eligible for one. That's basically what he said. Which, we'll see. Ramondre Stevenson, Patriots running back, cut down 10 to 11 more pounds. We'll see if he can bounce back this year. The Raiders are in talks with Jacoby Myers and potential contract extension. Veteran running back Latavius Murray is retiring from the NFL after 11 seasons. All the Madden ratings come out for the corners, the edge rushers, the safeties, defensive line. I'm not going to go over all that because that would take too long. And then the O-linemen, tight ends, top 10 receivers, quarterbacks, running backs. Multiple teams have inquired about trading for the Panthers. Disgruntled receiver Terry McLaurin. Obviously, he's requested a trade. I don't think he's going to get traded, but if he does, there's multiple teams that will inquire. Amir Abdullah, the 49ers are signing him after a workout. Buccaneers cornerback Zon McCollum is seeking a contract extension. And had his agent Drew Rosenhaus in Tampa today to meet with team officials. Keeps running down through here, see if any more news. Former Broncos first-round pick Noah Fant sent to Seattle, part of the Russell Wilson trade. Expected to sign with the Bengals. It's a one-year deal. Malik Neighbors, who injured his shoulder this week, is quote good, and he practiced today. Colton Miller and the Raiders, a 3-year, $66 million contract with $42.5 million guaranteed. So now let's get some NBA. Gilbert Arenas was released on bail from getting arrested. He fired back at Kwame Brown. This is just two retards fighting. This dude's out here facing 5 years for every count. He's out here trolling Kwame Brown. Well, I say he probably ain't going to jail. I don't know. The dude's probably not getting jail time. He got out the same day. And I'm sure he sat down with his lawyers and he feels good about the outcome. But anyways, even if he doesn't do this, who cares about this beef? The possibility of Jason Tatum joining the Celtics late in the regular season has not been ruled out per Steve Hoop. Scouts say he's been moving really well at CP3's camp. I don't know if he should come back, dude. Just take the season off. There's no point. Like, they're not going to probably make the playoffs. I'm not gonna talk about this. It's about something. It's about Shannon Sharp being sued for $20 million. Media senses on Media Central, sure. He's sued for $20 million for falsely claiming a woman's husband left her over a viral flirting moment with Usher, despite her not being married. My lord, what is happening? What is happening to Shannon Sharp? NBA.com's top 10 players in the East. Giannis, Brunson, Mitchell, Banchero, Cunningham, Embiid, Mobley, Brown, Cat, Trae Young. The New York Knicks continue to show strong interest in Ben Simmons. He's certainly a candidate for their final roster spot. Oh boy. Chad Ochocinco could potentially replace Shannon Sharp in ESPN's first take per M. McCarthy Rev. My lord, imagine that, dude. Imagine that happened. What the hell would happen to Nightcap? Golden State Warriors have no interest in acquiring Dillon Brooks, and trade discussions with the Phoenix Suns involving Jonathan Kuminga. No shit. Draymond's on the team. Of course, of course he ain't gonna want him. The Phoenix Suns are afraid to be Chris Middleton's next team. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Excuse me, Mikal Bridges got a 4-year, $150 million contract extension. Sources tell ESPN. So, 4-year, $150 million there. For Mikal Bridges, so he got paid. Kuminga is still declining the Warriors' terms. They made a renewed push to retain him, but the restricted free agent continues to decline a 2-year, $45 million offer due to the Warriors' insistence on a team option and waiving a built-in no trade clause. Man, it's just fucking wasting our off season, waiting on what this fucking bum decides what he wants to do. Can't believe we're wasting the off season with Jonathan Kuminga news. Yeah, let's talk about some NASCAR here. North Carolina judge granted Legacy Motor Club's request for a 10-day temporary restraining order preventing Rickwell Racing from closing on the deal to sell the team to T.J. Putcher, which Rickwell Racing says is a $150 million deal. Legacy must post a $5 million bond. Injunction hearing date TBD. Man. $150 million, like, sheesh. NASCAR schedule. Iowa 3:30 on Friday, ARCA practice and qualifying, then 7 on FS1, the ARCA race. Saturday 11 on the CW app, Xfinity practice and qualifying, 1:30 on True TV Cup practice and qualifying, 4 on the CW pre-race, 4:30 the Xfinity race on the CW, 3 on USA, back on the technically pretty much NBC portion. And then 3:30 on USA, the Cup race, 71-40, 140 for the stage lengths, and for Xfinity, 60-60, 130. It's going to be Friday through Sunday in the 70s with a 5% chance of rain. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Holy free holies. Lee Diffie, Steve Burton, and Jeff Burton. Steve Letarte, Jeff Burton, Lee Diffie will call the action for NASCAR. NBC, Dave Burns and Kim Coon will serve as pit reporters. With Dale Jarrett anchoring coverage from the Peacock Pit Box. Marty Snyder will host all pre-race and post-race coverage. Oh boy, can't wait for Jeff to call another SVG win. J-Baby Burton. So NASCAR is searching for a lead creative agency to help steer the stock car racing circuit back to its heartland roots and reconnect with the blue-collar fans who've long been its backbone. We're all trying to find who did this. Yeah, start by stopping some of the coverage of the sport from gaslighting the fans, like this freaking gaslighting from the media. Chris Rice addressed the rumors that College Racing will be shutting down after their Xfinity program for 2025. I've seen something where everybody said the Xfinity program is shutting down. It's not shutting down. That's our cornerstone. Then upgrade your cars because they fucking suck. A desire for change inside NASCAR's playoff committee, but not likely for 2026. Updated Stuart Friesen, he successfully made it back to the United States after being admitted to a level 1 trauma center. His injuries are extensive, and they're thankful to get him to a place that has the experience necessary to complete all the surgeries. He's going to have multiple surgeries, so hopefully all goes well, man. Will Brown is back. I think. Yeah, he's expected to join Colleague Racing at Portland, I think, in the Xfinity race in Portland, so he's going to be racing. The Cup race, TNT plus True TV, got 2.449 million viewers. Greg Biffle will be back in the ARCA car in the ARCA West race and Tri-City Raceway on August 9th. But yeah, that's all to say. Until next time, act light. Peace. Have a like, subscribe for more. Until next time, act light. Peace. Have a good night. It's going to be a busy weekend coming up, ladies and gentlemen.